Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, and now I am the most powerful android, the ultimate battle life form created by Eggman. You may have created me, Doctor, but I'm going to conquer the universe. This is who I am.
So, who's gonna sit Shadow down and tell him none of those 10 endings you just labored through are canon? Me? Well, shit. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that you've played through this game 10 times and gotten 10 different endings, none of them are canon. Nope, not a single one. And do you want to know why that is the case? Because after you end up beating the last of the 10 routes that you have to unlock by playing Westopolis 10 times, you unlock the last story. So, you wanted Shadow to be evil? Too bad. Last story doesn't make that canon. So, let's start it.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, I can uncover the truth about my past. All of it.
Well done, Shadow. Our ritual can now commence as planned. Give me the Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow!
Huh? Shadow, give me the Chaos Emeralds!
Do not give the emeralds to Black Doom, Shadow.
They're planning to destroy the planet.
Ignorant fools. We're here to save the humans from their own demise. We offer salvation.
You have a funny way of showing that.
What?
Their greed, thirst for power, and affinity for betrayal has them on a path of self-destruction. Their actions will lead to extinction of their species. We're here to save them from themselves with our perfect order, allowing them to live through their desperate lives in peace. Humans are a great energy source for us. They will be well kept.
Well then.
Let us begin our ritual of prosperity. Chaos control.
This can't be happening.
I know! Another being that can use chaos control? Who am I kidding? I gave up after the robot. Okay, so now the black arms are the Flood.
What was that? What just happened?
Those black creatures just warped the comet down to the surface using chaos control.
No, that's impossible.
Anything's possible with ass pull.
Chaos Emeralds.
Precisely. The comet's velocity isn't powerful enough to pass through another planet's atmosphere. The emeralds amplify the space-time control powers of chaos control. We need them to charge to full power. It's the perfect plan. That's why I needed the professor to help me.
What?
That's insane!
The professor was in development of the ultimate life force, but he needed my help. So we made a deal. I helped him, and he promised to deliver me the 7 Chaos Emeralds. That's how you were created, Shadow. You would help us do both.
Me? I can't believe it.
That can't be! He betrayed his own people for research? For Black Doom?
You've done worse.
Big deal. We can't just stand here doing nothing.
Yeah, let's do this!
I'll crush that cosmic rock ball!
Knuckles, what's wrong?
A special weapon. This gas, once released, is quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. In a moment, total paralysis will hit your nervous system. The end is near now. Ah, my dear offspring, eat and devour these savory dishes.
Oh, back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Back off, you slime balls!
What is that?
Remember, the humans are your enemy.
Did I
I gave you
die?
life, Shadow!
That's why you were created.
Please help me, Shadow.
What?
I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I've left the past behind me. No one can tell me what to do now. I will destroy you, Black Doom.
I gave you life, and this is how you repay me? The irony of it all is I gave you life. Now, I'll take it back.
Shadow?
You're our only hope now.
Or, you know, you can get rid of those aliens around them and save them from getting eaten. No? Okay, so on to the final level of the game, everyone. The Last Way. This is it, the final level of Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm already going to ask this. What path is fucking canon in this? Because, alright, we end up inside of the Black Comet. The only two endings in which you will end up inside the Black Comet are the semi-dark path, as well as the full hero path.
Please, hurry!
This place looks a lot like Final Haunt, which is similar to the semi-hero path, which is the full hero path. However, some of the actions that Shadow has ended up doing with how it looks like he's around are from the semi-dark path. Not only that, there are certain aspects that are from the full dark path that we're going to be seeing later with the President, because for some odd reason the President is inside the gun commander's base, and he only goes there when the gun base is before it's getting attacked, after, you know, the central city gets blown up by the Eclipse Cannon. This game's story is just an inconsequential mess. Literally, the only thing that is brand new from this game is, congratulations, Shadow was made by the Black Arms. And again, what is the point of needing Shadow to go to the surface with to get the Chaos Emeralds? Black Doom has clearly shown multiple times throughout many of the stories that he can go to the planet's surface at any time he so desires. You talk to him inside of the neutral path, you talk to him inside of the dark path a lot, in the semi-dark path, even sometimes in the hero path he'll show up in person. So he doesn't need Shadow to go and get the Chaos Emeralds, he can go and get them himself. In fact, he usually does that right away. It makes no sense. How could people honestly say, oh yeah, this totally makes sense. All it's like is this and this and this. No, it's not. You need a fucking flowchart for this, and it's ridiculous. Either way, enough on the inconsequential story that this game tells, because as many people know, this story is already utter bullshit and makes no sense. So, what do I think of The Lost Way? It's... I'm not gonna lie, this is honestly, compared to other final levels inside Sonic the Hedgehog games, even Sonic 06, not really that interesting, because a lot of the place just kind of looks the same. I mean, I'm not saying that 06 is that much better, but at least it had the, well, difference of showing different areas that you've gone to throughout the game. I still think that Canon's core is a lot better. I loved Canon's core, and who am I kidding? Even though for Supersonic all we did was, you know, no real last stage, at least the last stage for a lot of the other areas in the game were cool, but The Last Way, I kind of find it boring because it looks so much similar to Final Haunt, just combined with that of, you know, its final haunt and Black Comet combined together. It literally is. For example, that area right there looks like the same exact area I needed to get the, you know, guns, the vacuum gun, in order to get up and move places inside of the full hero path of Final Haunt. And right here, this looks like another place from Final Haunt. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a really boring final level, I'm not gonna lie. Because really all you're doing is charging up for Chaos Control, using Chaos Control to get to the end before the time limit runs out. Because if you run out of time, then it's game over and you lose a life. That's really it. Nothing else really seems to matter too much. I mean, in the case of, say, Sonic Adventure 2, we clearly knew why we were rushing to the Canon's core, and it felt, honestly, more urgent. I'm not gonna lie, I felt more urgency with Canon's core than I did this. At all. Because this is, no joke, extremely easy to get through. Especially because, on the bright side out of all this, we're not gonna have fucking demonic Goku's pet starfish yelling at us the entire time. Saying, "What are you doing, you traitor? Why are you killing our own people?" Well, because I want to. Is that so wrong? Well, according to the Black Arms it is, but oh well. Either way, just build up your Chaos Control meter, then Chaos Control to the end. It's really not that bad. Now, what's the weapon that you're going to get for this one? Because you will get a weapon for beating the last story. It is known as the Shadow Rifle. I've talked about it briefly throughout the project. What the Shadow Rifle is pretty much the most overpowered weapon in this game. What it does is it can nearly instantly destroy any enemy you shoot at it. And in the missions to where you, say, need to blow up a transport or something, take, for example, inside Airfleet, blowing up the President's escape pod, it will do that in about 2 to 3 shots. It's that powerful. So, let's just keep going forward.
This is a dead end. The only way
Yep.
to get through this to use Chaos Control.
And here's another instance of pretty much dead end Chaos Control, but this area right now looks a lot like an area inside of Final Haunt. So again, I bring up the question, what path is it that makes this canon? It just makes no sense. Not to mention, where the fuck are the Chaotix? I mean, where are the Chaotix on all this? Now, we're gonna get explained as to where the Chaotix are in all this later on, but again, that brings up another question that actually never gets answered, not even inside the final story. Who hired the Chaotix? What were they hired to find in the first place? It's never told. The Chaotix are just there. That's it. This game tries to tie up so many loose ends and make such a grandiose story out of things, out of the fact that, you know, Shadow was again supposed to die in Sonic Adventure 2. I get that fan popularity brought him back, but the amnesia thing, that could make sense, but why couldn't anyone just tell him his past? Anyone could have fucking told him his past. Even if it wasn't the full thing. Again, G.U.N probably has the records of it all because G.U.N was the one who founded and funded the Space Colony arc. And after everything, it's quite clear they are in control of the Space Colony arc now. So they're probably in control of everything else inside it, including all the computers, and probably also disabled Gerald Robotnik's little failsafe after he went kind of nuts. Again, I don't blame him for that because, you know, G.U.N kind of completely fucked up and ended up getting his granddaughter killed and he went insane. Oh, G.U.N. If only you realized this was all your fault in the beginning. Yeah, that's it. But here's the final part, and we're done with the level. Oh, you're not going to say anything, Shadow? Okay. And then watch as he just Chaos Controls Shadow back to the other part of the comet.
Well done, Shadow. You've gone farther than I expected. I'm impressed. But you still don't understand, do you? The future we offer is the only option for these humans.
I've heard enough. You're boring me to death, Black Doom. You're going down.
Such bravado for a little hedgehog. I thought you were different from the rest, but maybe not. We are more alike than you think. The same blood runs through our veins.
This can't be. Just who are you?
Just call me Daddy! Don't you know? You were created from my blood.
What?
That's right. You are a part of me. Do you feel that? I can control you. You cannot escape me, nor can you escape your past.
He's not trying to escape it. He's trying to find it out, you
Damn
ass!
you! No, it's not true.